Nik Graves will start with an open segment from Greg McDermott.
It was great to see some shots go in. I thought the basketball moved, and I thought at times we were better defensively. Obviously, at times there were certain lineups that didn't perform as well defensively as I would like. But as I told the team, that dunk was Liam's first point since March 2nd, 2023. And, we get into ourselves about things that aren't going well in our life and upset that we're not playing as much as we think we should play or getting as many shots, or disappointed that coach is up my rear end for not playing defense. Those things aren't hard. The journey that Liam's been on is hard. And I couldn't be more proud of him. It has been very difficult. And to see him out there and that ball come off the rim just right, let him go up and ram it home was it's pretty special. And it really the game pales in comparison to how that had to feel for him given the journey that he's been on.
Questions for the student athletes first.
Nik, what changed for you guys defensively the last 10 minutes of the first half?
Honestly, I think just trying to, be more physical. We talk a lot about defense, like Coach just said. We know it's an area we need to improve on, so, practice is hard. So, we try to make the games a little bit easier, but, at the end of the day, we just gotta, you gotta want to play defense, so really just having a will.
Nik, I think back, you talked about it before you guys left for Vegas, and Jackson did too, that the shots would fall if you just kept the faith in that regard. How did it feel to have that kind of shooting performance as a team tonight?
Yeah, this team's been working really, really hard since the summer. We knew at the end of the day, we can't keep missing, So, everyone works tremendously hard, and the goal has always been to make shots. No one misses shots on purpose, so. Just keep working hard at it, and we can't just stop here. We got to keep working.
What was your view of Liam's dunk there at the end?
Oh man, it's awesome. As Coach said, he went through some really hard things, and as his first neighbor, we're door to door. I just hang out with him a lot and see what he's going through, and it's hard for him. And he fought his way back here, so a lot of respect for him because 95% people will give up, but he's still here and he shows up every day, so that's awesome. We have a lot of respect for him.
Nik, you have looked yourself in the past couple of games. Are you starting to find your footing in the system, fully settle in, or just what's been behind your performance the past couple of games?
It's always been a process. Coming in, being a new person, it's always been a process. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy jump, obviously a higher level and things like that. So. Just really having a lot of fun out there. We came together as a team, talked about the things that we want to, accomplish this year, and some of the things that we were doing, myself included, weren't getting the job done. So really just, we came together as a team, gave each other sort of a reality check, and, we all want to do better for each other.
You kind of stopped at half court when Josh threw down the putback in the first half. Did you know he had that in him?
I knew he could dunk, but the dunk was just so stiff. I thought he was going to do a little bit more of a, celebration and stuff. But, yeah, I knew he could dunk. It just surprised me a little bit the way he, went down the middle and dunked it.
There were 17 threes, and it wasn't like one or two guys went on a heater. It was a bunch of different guys hitting. What's it like that when the ball's popping and everybody's knocking down shots?
I think our point guards, especially Nik, did a really good job pushing the ball in transition, which opened up a lot of shots. And I think we were really good at choosing shots. I think we had a lot of good shots. And as Nik said, we're a shooting team, and the percentages are going to work themselves out eventually. And, that's what happened tonight.
Fedor, how different is this offense when the ball moves as well as it did tonight?
That's Creighton offense. That's what we strive to do every single game. Share the ball, be unselfish, take good shots, pass up a good shot for a better shot. So, we just got to keep pushing the ball, finding open guys. And yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Nope, they're leaving.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Nick, do you have an update on Hudson?
Not really. I mean, it's he's got a problem with his foot, and you know, the scans are showing that he probably needs a little time to let things settle down. How much time, that's yet to be determined. But obviously unfortunate. He was going to play a big role, as we knew when we decided to pull that red shirt off.
What worked so well for the offense tonight in your eyes?
I thought we attacked their pressure instead of being back on our heels, and when we got stops, we got out in transition, good things happened. Executed some stuff to start the second half from a high-low perspective to get Owen some easy ones. And, and, you know, as Fedor said, I think we shot the right shots. And, you know, when we shoot the right shots, I think good things will happen.
Fedor and Austin probably haven't had the start to the season that they would have liked. What do you see from their minutes tonight?
Fedor and who?
Austin.
Yeah, it was good. You know, obviously when Hudson comes down, that's going to create opportunities for somebody else. And you know, Fedor and Austin were the beneficiaries of that. Isaac played more minutes than he's been playing. So those are the three guys that are going to see a little bit more time. But, you know, it's I think Fedor and Austin both have a lot of talent offensively. We just need them to continue to grow defensively, understanding our system, what we do, why we do it, how to execute a game plan. You know, those are things that you know. Frankly, it's the reason Josh Dix hardly comes off the floor, because you know he's dependable defensively in a lot of different ways. And again, you know, he takes Cyril's tonight, and you know he's 4 for 12, and that's a guy that's been shooting it great. Was 6 of 9 in the last game against Tulane from 3, and you know he's there on the catch and made those shots tough. And you know, Josh has been a rock for us on the defensive end.
On the offensive end with Josh, what's it been like to see him assert himself as a scorer over the past couple of
Yeah,
years?
I mean that's I think what we all expected. You know, I think he spent a lot of time trying to fit in and try to figure out where his shots are coming from, and now I think he's just comfortable understanding that he's got the okay to attack whenever he wants to attack, and then just be a basketball player. And still like to get him more shots, and that's something that we're going to have to create with our offense as time goes on.
Anything else?
Matt, what did tonight do to propel you guys into Sunday? You have a few days of practice, obviously. But
Yeah, we're off tomorrow. I mean, it was good to see some shots go in. And, you know, we shot it okay in Vegas. There's a lot of things we didn't do well in Vegas, but shooting the basketball, we were okay. So I think it gives some guys some confidence. I think for, you know, guys like Fedor and Austin, to your point, the confidence they get going into that game, had this not happened tonight, I'm not sure they're in as good a place mentally. So now I think they understand they can help this team. There's ways they can impact winning. And obviously we're going into a very tough environment against a very good Nebraska team.
What are the points of emphasis going to be as you prepare for Nebraska on Sunday?
Yeah, I haven't watched 1 second of them from a preparation standpoint yet. That'll start tomorrow. But you know, obviously they move the basketball at a high rate. They shoot it extremely well. Fred has done a great job building that roster around Mask, and you know his ability to make plays for others and make plays for himself. They spread you out so much. And you know they've got some quality wins already this season, so you know it's an important game for us on a lot of levels. You know, we let a couple get away. You know, we needed one of those other ones in Vegas, and we didn't get it. So we've got to try to, you know, win one maybe we're not supposed to. Thanks.
Thanks, Mac.